In February, a new leader took over at the West Memphis Chamber of Commerce in Arkansas. She has been on the job for a few months now, and we invited Stephanie Jones-White to join us here on the red couch today to talk about vision. She is the executive director of the chamber. Welcome to Live at 9.
Thank you.
Yes. So, all right, talk about your first few months on the job. What's it been like for you?
It has been amazing. I am very grateful for this opportunity. I have been working on a few things, rebranding so that we can have a fresh look. And then also I've been meeting with some of our companies, the businesses that are in West Memphis, so that I can get a feel for what their needs are and what they're looking at as far as business and their economic growth. And then also I've had opportunity to meet with leadership in the other cities inside of Crittenden County.
Oh, that's nice. So just bringing everybody together, have that so everybody knows what everybody else is doing. And, you know, we've seen that surge in small businesses in the downtown area and all over that area. Can you just talk about, you have resources that support these businesses as well.
Right. So we're looking to make sure that we are providing them with opportunities to be able to get more exposure for their business. That is one of my prime missions. I think that many times you have people who may live on one side of town and kind of operate just in that little nucleus right there versus traveling outside of their norm because, you know, you're used to working and getting the kids and all that, but really being able to see what else is inside of your own city, because that's one way that we can help to promote outside of the city when people are telling what we have there and the jewels that we have.
Yeah, I've seen the new awnings and, you know, flower shop moving into an older building. But if you could talk about the Parks and Recreation, the city's been working on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have the Hightower Park that has opened up. The mayor's gotten that together and it looks absolutely amazing. And that is one of the parks that we'll be utilizing later this month, but then also there's an inclusion park for kids with disabilities. And so I know that when we actually talked about that, when I talked to the mayor about it, he was saying how important that was in order to be able to make sure that we are really trying to access all the needs of the citizens in West Memphis.
And then the animal shelter as well, that's new.
Yes, that is
great.
As well. Yes, so that was part of course, the track that was there before, and now they're utilizing it because of a generous donor who provided the opportunity for us to be able to have a place for the animals to have greater success as far as like their health and
Right, just take them through, you know, any strays or, you know, any kind of reports like that. And so, okay, tourism, I mean, we've just seen such growth there, especially with new attractions being developed. Can you talk about what's going on in the tourism?
Well, we have a lot going on. One of the activities that we have had through the tourism department is the Blues on Broadway. It's where we've had local artists that have been able to come out, and people have been coming across the bridge, and we're excited about that, and from other cities, in order to see some of the highlights of what we have. And I know that often people may not look at West Memphis for this, but we do have a rich music history.
Yes, and you know, there were these blues events, right?
Yes.
Are they still going? I think it was like for a short period of time.
Yes, but they may extend because we have a lot of things going. We have the Freedom Fest that's coming up as well. So we have lots of activities to draw people to see, again, how much of a jewel West Memphis is, because we don't want people to equate a smaller city with being non-progressive. There's a lot going on in West Memphis.
Right, and then that helps the businesses in turn. It's just all, you know. So Southland Racing has been there, right? And then they expanded. And, you know, could you just speak to, you know, what you're seeing there, the progress there, and what you can expect?
Southland has grown, and it has been a great asset to the city. And once people come over in order to entertain themselves at Southland, we want to make sure that we are promoting our businesses and the events that we have going on, so that once they come across the bridge, they're not just staying there for that. They're going deeper into West Memphis so they can see some of the other businesses that we have that could possibly entice them.
And that made me think about, okay, your events. You have some June events.
Yes.
And can we go through some of these highlights?
Absolutely. So we have our Mentally Here, Men Standing Tall for Our Youth. That's coming up next Saturday. And we have Coach Bill Courtney, whom a lot of people are familiar with because of Undefeated, but also because of that podcast that he has going on, An Army of Normal Folks. So we're really excited about that. And then, too, we also have one of the ways that we're also looking to try to promote our businesses is having a business watch through the West Memphis Police Department, having businesses to register, so that's been an ongoing thing. And then we also are partnering with other agencies. So of course, West Memphis Police Department, as I mentioned, we have a gala that's coming up at the end of the month, but I want people to make sure that they mark their calendars. We have a farmers market coming up in July, and then we also have what's called Crittenden Cares. It's a new initiative that also is going to give exposure and support our businesses.
All right, Stephanie Jones-White, you have a lot on your hands, a lot going on, and it's exciting to watch.
Yes, thank you.
You go.